Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about making predictions. Making predictions is one of the reading strategies that we learn to help us better understand what we're reading. We know that we call understanding our reading comprehension. Making predictions is a reading comprehension strategy. So a prediction is a guess that you make about something that might happen in the future. Like, what is our book going to be about? When we read, we make predictions about what's going to happen next. Good readers will use the text and details in the text to help them make predictions. Why do we make predictions? Well, there's really two reasons. One is to better understand what's happening in the story, and the second is to make connections to the story. Guessing what's happening next kind of keeps us interested in the story. It helps us keep our place, and it helps us monitor what we're reading about. So we're going to talk about some of the ways that we make predictions when we're reading. The first is before we start reading. The book that I've selected for us to look at today is Junie B. Jones is a Party Animal. Junie B. Jones is a party animal. I use flags sometimes to mark what is drawing my attention when I'm looking at a book. So here I've put a flag to the title, Junie B. Jones is a Party Animal. And looking at some of the pictures here on the cover, I wonder if those are real animals. And I noticed something all flying around her and her animals. I'm looking at what she's wearing. I think what she's wearing has something to do with the party. I think she's going to a party because look, she's got a fancy draping around her neck and her shoulders. It's like she's dressed up. Look, a table of contents. So I know that this book is a chapter book because the contents has 8 different sections. And if I look at what some of those sections are called, The Richest Nana, Excellent Work of Us, The Rules, Packing My Bags, Going to the Ball, Bouncing, Peeping, Morning. If I look back at this picture, remember I said she looks like she might be going somewhere fancy? One of the chapters is Going to the Ball. That's something to think about. I don't know if this really tells me anything. But then again, look at this picture. She's in a car with a couple of friends. And who's that? I wonder if that's her mom. Or, well, look at there. That might be her Nana. She does look kind of like an old lady. So that's something for me to think about. I think that's her Nana. I'm going to make a prediction because I see the word Nana here. And one of the chapters, I think, was The Richest Nana. Here's another picture. What's happening here? Looks like there's a bag. And there's a bunch of stuff in the bag. Huh, I wonder who that is. Well, that's her mom. I can tell that just by reading that page. Let's see. Let's look at this picture. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. Oh! I wonder who that woman is. She kind of looks like the woman from the car, though. And I thought that was Nana. This is mom and probably mom and dad. Oh, look at her face. She doesn't look very happy. I wonder what kind of prediction I could make about what's happening there. Just looking at her face and her face, but then looking at her face. She doesn't look very happy, does she? And then look at this. Oh, look, remember I said she looks really fancy. She's all dressed up. I wonder what kind of party she went to. Oh, it says Cinderella's ball there. You think she went to a ball? Let's see. How are they dressed? Oh. They don't look as fancy as she did. I wonder if that was on purpose. You know, those clothes sure look like pajamas to me. Nightgown. Oh, that doesn't sound right. How can you be dressed up and in pajamas? You can't. There's no ball for pajamas. Snowing. Are they in the house? Yeah, they're in the house. What's all that flying around? Oh, I think they're in trouble. I'm gonna make a prediction. I predict they are going to get in big trouble. Wow. I don't really know what I think is going on here. Huh. Where did pancakes come from? Are we ready to make some predictions? So there are 3 parts to making a prediction. First, you notice. What did you notice? Second, you think. What are you thinking about what you noticed? Third, you make a prediction. What do you predict will happen based on what you've noticed and what you think about what you've noticed? I can't wait to hear your predictions.